How's it going, everyone? So I actually had this video planned out to kind of showcase GS Pro and the BenQ 4K LK936ST projector. And I was working on a video to kind of show off Pinehurst 2, which is also called Pinehurst 2 on GS Pro, which is a new course by designer Red Pud Run. All details to how to get this course on GS Pro are in the descriptions down below. But with the US Open going on, and because I originally shot the footage and unfortunately did not have my microphone on, so I did not have the audio, I decided to do it a little bit different. And since Sepp Straka and both Francesco Molinari made a hole-in-one today on Friday, so I thought it would be fun for this video to do a hole-in-one challenge to see if I can hit a hole-in-one on the same hole that they hit it on. So I'm set up at number 9 at Pinehurst. I have the pin in about the same location as what they were playing it, kind of tucked behind that left bunker. And I have the green speed set to about the same. They were hitting a little bit further back from about 195 yards. I'm playing it up to 150. This completely cold, so I'm just gonna grab a club. I'm gonna hit 20 shots and I'm gonna see if I can get an ace on number 9 at Pinehurst and kind of talk about what I feel about the design of the new Pinehurst course that I have been demoing the last week. So far it's been great. I really enjoy it. The graphics are insane. Just like with everything, in conjunction with GS Pro 4K Ultra and the BenQ LK936ST, it just looks really good from shadow detail to color. Their golf mode just really captures that kind of true to life color. I know the projector is a little bit pricey for some, but BenQ reached out to me and they're actually sending me a brand new 1080p projector that's kind of aimed at the golf sim world that'll have a little bit better of price. So stay tuned for that as I'm going to review that projector as soon as I get it in. I'm not sure of the model number yet, but once I get it in, I'll do a video on that. So with this hole, the way it's shaped, there's a lot of green on the right here. And again, you can see all the shadow details down on the bottom of the screen there. And the bunkers look amazing. You know, once I hit a shot, we'll kind of cruise over there and kind of take a look at what those look like. But I'm gonna try to start it here at the center of the green and just try to turn one over at the pin. Might be a little overzealous going into it cold, but we'll see what we can do. So I was hit okay, a little out the toe and just started a little too far right. But take a look at the bunker, like the detail of it, you can see all the sand grain and just like, it looks really, really good, especially all the kind of little hazardous bushes there. And I'm guessing that's like a waste area. That one's obviously too far right and just didn't turn over enough. So let's give it another try. So that's shot 1. I'm gonna have to take this microphone off to do this. Pulled it into the left bunker. All right, sorry, the microphone kind of was bugging me. I'm gonna restart this over, 20 shots. I'm gonna try putting it on my hat. Hopefully you can still hear me, but having it in my shirt trying to hit a draw is really not working out well for me. Put it on this side. I can still see it in my peripherals, but at least I don't feel it on my chest. That was thin. It's not gonna turn over. And a little short. But let's see how it reacts on these greens. So yeah, the way that they kind of use the LiDAR to scan these courses, you can kind of see in having the green speed set, which you can change in GS Pro, you can kind of see how the ball just rolls off, kind of how you see it on TV, which is why you see a lot of guys making some big numbers on par 3s out there. So to have 2 hole-in-ones is pretty awesome. All right, shot 1, let's go shot 2. That was hit better. It's turning over a little too much. Get right. I know Molinari, when he hit his, it hit the left fringe and kind of fed in there, so that's the right idea. Off to a decent start. Let's go shot number 3. That was a little chunky. Oh, bounce right. We're getting close there, but not even in the gimme circle yet. Let me just try to start this out a little further right. But I am committed to the draw shape on this. I think that's the right move. Shot 4. Yep, that was blocked. Kind of just held the face open a little too long. But we're on the green, maybe, yeah. I have my wife helping me out in the background, so she's gonna have to remind me, what shot am I on now? 5?
5.
Shot 5. Oh, that was shanked. Happens to the best of us. But we keep on moving.
Usually that happens to me, not you.
Well, I'd be lying if I said I don't do that a couple times. Shot 6. That was hit well, but it's just not turning over like I wanted it to. All right, we're working backwards here. Starting to wonder if maybe I should do a 9-iron. I'm hitting an 8-iron right now, but maybe with a draw, a 9 might be the play. 7. Keep turning over. Keep turning over. No, this is definitely the right club. All right, we're kind of back in the zone here. Kind of liking this rapid fire. And that's one of the cool things about GS Pro. You can just set yourself up anywhere. Like I can put myself in this greenside bunker and just practice shots there. So that's one of the big benefits to this. Now I lost my count. What am I on?
8.
Shot number 8. Having this microphone blinking right in my eye is very odd. That was hit so good. Turnover. Oh. I'm not mad at those shots. I am mad at the shank, but not mad at some of these shots here. Shot 10?
9.
9? Shot 9. That was hit pretty good. Yeah, I felt like I kind of turned it over a little too much.
Those trees in the background as the ball is approaching, it looks so good.
Yeah, I definitely like what they did with the trees, especially the bunkers. I think the bunkers are the best part. I'm gonna try to hit a cut at this one. I don't think I can hit a cut shot to this distance up the hill right now, but I'll give it a try. And I shanked it again. Shot 10 is gone.
That one's for the homies.
Maybe I'm just a little dehydrated here. And again, I wanted to release that video. I'll still have some cool B-roll throughout here, I'm sure, but the part with the audio and the intro getting lost was kind of a bummer, so still want to make sure I got something out. All right, let's try another cut. Yeah, I hit that way out the toe and a little heavy, so it's going to be short.
Roll up. Oh!
Well, went a little bit further than I planned. All right, let's go back to the draw. 12?
12.
Shot 12. That's gonna be left. Definitely has been happening to me a lot on the course lately, just getting a little in the face to shut a little too much. Shot number 13. Oh man, I'm running out of runway here. Oh, it's left. Get a kick right. Kick right.
Oh.
Kick right, but not enough. 14. I'm already feeling this on my back. This rapid fire is not for me. That's not gonna turn over. Oh man, I did do this once before on a Halloween course, but the hole was like, and that's also on GS Pro. I don't think it's by, it might be by this designer, but it's a cool like Halloween course with like haunted mansions everywhere, and the hole's like, I don't know, 4 times bigger. That is one of only 2 I've got on here, but it doesn't really count when you're hitting one after another. Nothing during a round on GS Pro, unfortunately. That's thin and blocked. Mel, what number am I on?
This is your 16th.
Jesus.
Shot.
I haven't even been inside the gimme circle yet. And there you go with those greens again. Might have to wait this one out, but just take a look at the bunker in the background, like all the little grass and the grains you can see. Hopefully this is showing up. I know I have it dark in here right now, but it is nighttime. Trying to get this video out, and I'm trying to match the camera so you can see what I'm seeing. It still never really comes up as good as I see it in person, so it's one of those things where you have to kind of see it in real life. All right. got to be pretty good. Oh, it's gonna go right.
I'll take that shot any day, though.
I definitely have the right club. Oh my God, I keep doing that.
Bye.
Okay, so I have hit shanks. I can't honestly say I've hit 3 shanks. Might be due to my drink of choice and also the shock of going from the couch to back to filming in the middle of the night. What shot number am I on?
19.
19. All right, let's see. That was hit so good. Kick right.
Get in the hole.
Oh.
Roll down.
And I'm like 45-ish yards closer than Sepp and Francesco were on Friday, and this is not easy.
If you don't make this, you miss the cut.
Well, I think I would have missed it after the first or second or maybe even third shank. Oh, I was hit good, but it's not gonna turn over.
Do one last one in case I miscounted.
Normally I would get greedy and say, all right, I'm gonna try one more, but after hitting 3 shanks out of 20 shots, I am playing tomorrow. I'm a little bit nervous about it. All right, let's try one more. Lucky number 21. Nope, that was fat, out the toe. It's gonna be short in that bunker, but at least we get to see the detail of it again. All right, well, I did my best. I was optimistic. I actually thought maybe I could make it in there, or at least get in the gimme circle, but it's tough. I mean, especially with that tucked pin and the green speeds, but on the road course, I'd be happy with 17 of those 20 shots. So I'm gonna kind of go down there and just show you the bunker detail next so you can take a look at the course. I'm gonna move the camera a little bit closer and get out of frame. All right, so here is hole number 9 with that close-up just so you can see a little bit better. And this, again, just like I had to show in my last video, this is the actual screen. I'll kind of step into frame here and show you. I'm not photoshopping it over the top like I see some people advertise online when they're selling simulators. They like Photoshop an actual image over it. This is actually what you're seeing, and I hope it transfers to YouTube correctly. Let me take this off. But let's go down to the green. And again, I mean, you can just, like the way the designers, they're getting really good with this stuff. I don't know if they're all like this, but everything I've seen from Rud Pud Run has been really good. Again, all the links to, you know, how to subscribe to his Patreon and get some of the courses that aren't standard on GS Pro, I'll put in the description below. But like, look at the shadow details to where you can actually see the undulations and make out, you know, that it doesn't look like it's just flat. That's one of the things that I noticed early on in sim, is you'd be in a bunker and it would just look flat and you couldn't really tell. But what they're doing is they're getting really good at the shading. And I'm sure if the sun was on this side, it would cast a shadow over here so you can see it a little bit better. But like the sand, it's not just like one color. Like you can see all, you know, a bunch of little different colors, all the little grains, the fringe. You go over to these woods. And then down by the green, you know, just drop myself right by the flag, just like the bark on the trees, the shading through the trees, even the flag. Can't really see what that image is on there. I probably should know this if it's something that's always at the US Open, but it's like some sort of image on the flag and you can kind of see it blowing in the wind. And if I kind of pan over, I mean, just the forest just goes forever. It's not like you just see a big wall and everything stops. You can see like one of the next holes there through the trees. And then again, on that green side bunker, like you can tell that that drops straight down from here into the bunker just by the way the shading is. And if we just take a view down by the tee box, got some little houses out there. It looks really, really good. Always impressed with GS Pro. Again, I do have that BenQ LK936ST 4K projector. Yeah, it's like a, I should know what this is. I'm sure I'm gonna get like ripped on in the comments for not knowing what this is, but there's like a kit on there. I don't think from watching it on, sorry, Melissa had something going on in the background.
I was gonna Google it and then my phone started.
No, it might just be the designer. It's probably just something that the designer did, but like look at the amount of detail they went into in just the flag stick. He could have just done like a regular basic flag, but like this kid's face is like deforming with the wind flow, and I mean, just completely impressed by what these guys are able to do, especially like using the LiDAR to get all the exact undulations of that course. Let's jump over to hole number 1. So again, hole number 1, I mean, it's pretty wide open here, but I'll do a flyover so we can take a look at how it looks from the green. So just looking at the flyover, like with the trees and the clouds, and with GS Pro, you can set it. So if you want different clouds, there's like 7 different cloud scenes. If you want it to be raining out here, you can switch it so it's actually raining outside. So if you're not familiar with GS Pro, I'm using the Foresight GC3, which I also use FSX Play, which is a good software as well. Let's just shoot over to 18 and we'll kind of close this out. I just really wanted to showcase this course here. Yeah, that's a much better visual hole for this.
That clubhouse looks so pretty.
Yeah, like the clubhouse off in the distance. I mean, the little like brush and everything here. You could even see like, and this is something that you get with 4K, like the driving range net here, like I can see every individual like net in here. And like even the net wrapping over this green pole right here that's like holding it up. When I switch from 1080p, that's one thing that, you know, and it might not be important to you. I'm a big visual guy, so I want to feel like I'm at the course, and that's kind of what I get from a 4K projector. If you see my video comparing 1080p to 4K, you'll understand why. If not, check that out on the channel. But, you know, just those little things is what really makes a difference. Let's cruise on over to the clubhouse. Yeah, just take a look at this. Like, this is really, really awesome. I love what they did with the bunkers. I'm sure that's not easy to do, and that takes a lot of time to make that look natural like that. You even have the little chairs out there. You can see the shingles on the roof. I mean, what more can I say? This course is truly amazing. GS Pro is awesome. Running in 4K Ultra. You might need to get a beefier build if you're running 4K Ultra. I have ran it with a gaming laptop, but I noticed a much smoother refresh rate once I built my own gaming laptop. And again, you can check the channel out. I have a video showing you how to build a gaming laptop as well. Anything you're interested in, if you're interested in the enclosure, the turf, anything you see in my setup, all those links are down in the description below. We also offer free consultation, so reach out to us at pixelgolfco.com. All that info is in the description as well. You can actually call us on the phone and we'll help you design your simulator build free of charge. You don't have to pay us anything. You won't be bugging us, so feel free to reach out if you have any additional questions. Thank you guys for watching. BenQ, thanks again for this projector. I can't wait to see the new 1080p one and kind of put that up and see what that looks like to kind of show people who are at a lesser budget, shouldn't say lesser budget, who are at a more cautious budget, what they can get from another one of your models. So thanks again, guys. We'll see you on the next one.